Hello, hello! Welcome to Enderal. I am finally getting around to playing this game, and also finally getting around to making one of these little LP things at the request of a couple of friends of mine. So if you're just wandering into this thing, I apologize for my terrible amateurish mediocrity. This is just basically meant for friends, but hey, wouldn't mind sharing it around, I guess. I don't really have... Rather, I don't know what to expect from this other than it is a big mod for Skyrim. And by mod, I mean just like, well, it rips everything out and leaves nothing of the original Skyrim except for, like, I guess the base engine. Yeah. I really like how nice this area looks. This used to look a little bit nicer, but I had to turn down some settings because the frame rate was just dying. Also to, I guess... Oh, hey, I never noticed this little tiny bird right there. I have walked through this little opening scene, like, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 times. I feel like I keep running into new things. I go, right, yep, there's this one thing I should probably show off. Oh, you may notice that weird thing that's moving down at the bottom of the screen sometimes. I have this mod, Enhanced Camera, allows you to see your body in first person. And since this is the beginning of the game, there's no real body, so to speak, just a naked one. Yeah, anyways. This is a very interesting tone, setting, location thingy. Let's see what else to show. Here we go. Nutritiousness of meat. Meat is life. Even the Ash people, who were populating this world before us, knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in battle, they tore out the liver and heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. By doing so, just as everyone knows, the strength of the beaten enemy is passed on. But as we are living in a time in which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of the bloody meat, had to settle for animalistic ones. So, I take it this place likes their meat, I guess? Not really sure, just an assumption. Anyways, I'm gonna, I guess, try to slip into character, sort of. I am approaching... The silence is always kind of disturbing. Yeah, I mean, I'm supposed to be a kid, I guess. I'm looking for Daddy, because Daddy wants to tell me something important, or show me something important. This thing, I thought it was a chicken at first, and then I called it a quail. Truth of the matter is, I don't remember what a quail looks like, but I'm gonna call it a quail anyways. So, in any case, character, in character, yes. Yes.
Yes.
There he is. Daddy?
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
What is this place, Daddy? Where are we?
Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
No, I didn't.
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
Okay. Was that Mommy making a funny joke with Sis? Mommy? Arts of crispy meat. Who doesn't know that? You are looking forward to a nice crispy meat after a hard day of work, but your useless child, who you instructed to cook it, gives you a charred something instead. You castigate them, but the problem stays the same. You are hungry, which means that there is no other way than doing it yourself. Walk to the fireplace, cut out a big, bloody chunk of the animal, and throw it into the kettle. And lo and behold, slowly the pleasant smell of burned life reaches your nostrils. Is there anything better than that? I don't think so. Eesh. Shrimps. This must be that deer that just jumped in front of Daddy's bow.
I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mommy and Sis?
What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
But I didn't kill him, Daddy. It was the masked man.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
But I didn't kill him, Daddy. He was the masked man.
Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you?
What? No.
Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving.
Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat! Bring it to me! Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat! 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat!
It really wasn't that good of a day.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the lightborn had set something into motion, clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
That was a thing.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You gonna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all.
Oh.
It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
I don't know. Maybe I... Even if I do, what difference does it make?
None. You're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
Yeah, me too, but... you know, we're gonna be paying our debt as soon as we get the money. When we get there. And, you know, earned it and stuff.
We're talking about 500 pennies here. Even if we're able to find a job over there, we will still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Oh, whoa, God! Oof, zoom in. Ooh, alright, I guess I'm done. Whoa.
Ah, Kilay.
She fled from that civil war the Black Crescent caused, didn't she? Ironic, isn't it? Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit. Someone's coming!
Women nowadays just don't want a man to court them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp! Good. Now, quiet.
Aha, here we go. Man, it smells like 40 years balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one.
Wait, no.
Go.
No, wait, this is a bad... This is a bad idea!
Someone's there.
Throw a hook to the face!
That was a bad idea.
Oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
Look, we made a big mistake. Look, maybe they'll be kind, and if we just turn ourselves in. I mean, they're gonna notice someone's missing, right?
After we've beaten up 2 of their sailors? Oh, great idea. Really. Especially considering what they say about this captain of theirs. What do they call her? The Blood Siren? No, that won't work. Damn it! Tie them up. Yes, that's it. We need to tie them up and gag them. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on. Help me search. There must be a rope or something. I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
This rope, but... There it is.
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant. As are you, dear Sirius, unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please! We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil, and I believe you. But sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
Whoa.
What the?
Hey.
Oh, no. No. What are you doing, please? Please don't leave. We just wanted to...
Osteen, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance. That's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
Well, no,
What?
that's not it.
No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain.
I don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No.
Serious?
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Apparently it didn't do that much damage to me.
Tell me, what is time to the dead? Dreaming anyway.
So many people just talk, and
How
never...
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm dead.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Where am I? Where am I indeed? Okay. This memory unlocks all warrior disciplines for you. It also reduces the weight of heavy armor by 10% and grants you the talent Rage, which raises your weapon damage for a short time. This memory unlock all mage disciplines for you. You You also receive a permanently boosted mana regeneration, as well as the talent of Focus, which lowers the mana cost for all spells by 33% for a short period of time. This memory unlocks all rogue disciplines for you. Your stamina regeneration is boosted by 20%, and you receive the talent of Shadow of the Wind, which lets you move more silently for a short period of time and raises your critical hit chance. Huh. Okay, so I guess this is the perk system here in a very Fable 3-esque manner. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's pretty neat. I'll be taking this, I suppose. Alright, so what is next? Memories of the Trickster combine the effective use of a bow with lockpicking? Huh. Alright. The memories of the Infiltrator improve your skill in sneaking, your rhetorics, and your pickpocketing. Huh. Suitable armor. The memories of the Vagrant teach you the usage of poisons, potions, and light armor. Alright. Don't mind this thing there. I'll deal with that later. Oh god! Oh god! Serious? Serious? Serious, you there? Serious? Where am I? Okay, I had to do some settings adjustments and also changing out certain animations. In any case, back to the regularly scheduled programming. Guess this is Enderal. Torch. Wow. Well, we can do that now. Health potion. Knife. Help me out. Wow. Wait a minute. The ruin. Just like in the vision. blood? Someone was injured? By what? It's not a very good place to sleep, but... Hey. Iron sword. I think I could do better with this than a dagger. If that blood was there, then why? Might be someone else around here. What's that? Rats. There might be something useful up there. Oh, jeez! Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. Where is he? Oh, I'm not feeling too good. Gotcha! Ah. Some wheat. Flowers. Might be able to make something with these. Chunk of cheese. Oh, I need to eat this right now. Oh, just a little better. Wait, oh, I thought I saw something here. Okay, probably investigate this now. I feel like I need to prepare myself mentally for this. No, going in now. Oh, my head. What is this? I feel like I learned something. Book of one-handed skills. Feeling like I've learned something. What else is around here? is this thing? Missing something, but what? Rather, how do I know if I'm missing something? What have I got myself into? Why am I holding this torch so close to my belly? Jeez.